Good morning children. Today in this section we are going to continue algebra exercise 6.2. Okay, we have finished algebra exercise 6.1 in our last class, isn't it? In that we have learned about how to multiply our polynomials. Yes, in exercise 6.2 we are going to solve using the algebraic identities. Okay, so here the four familiar algebraic identities that you have learned in your earlier classes. Just we will recall once the identities and we will move for solving the exercise 6.2 problem. Okay, yes. What is the first identity? A plus b whole square. A plus b whole square is equal to the expansion of the identities a square plus 2ab plus b square. Likewise, the next identity a minus b whole square, a square minus 2ab plus b square, and a plus b into a minus b is equal to a square minus b square, x plus a into x plus b. The expansion is x square plus a plus b into x plus ab. Okay, identities means they are already proven. Okay, if you substitute any values for a and b, for all the values of a and b, the LHS value is always equal to the RHS value. Okay, so these are the main four identities we are going to use in this exercise and going to solve the problem in this exercise using this identity. So you have to be thorough with this four identities. Okay, a plus b the whole square is equal to a square plus 2ab plus b square. A minus b the whole square is equal to a square minus 2ab plus b square. A plus b into a minus b, a square minus b square. X plus a into x plus b is equal to x square plus a plus b into x plus ab. Okay, see here we are using the variable a and b. Instead of a and b, if you are finding any other variable x, y, you have to think for the suitable identity. Always you will not get the sums in the form of a, b. The question may have p, q, any variable p, q, r, s, a, x, y, any variable it may consist of. Okay, so if you are going to use the identity means, first you have to analyze out of which we have to analyze the question. The question should what? Which identity? We have to choose the correct identity and we have to expand the given expression. Okay children, so now we will solve the problem in exercise 6.2. Now the problem in exercise 6.2, we are going to solve the first problem in exercise 6.2. See children, expand the following using suitable identities. They are given in the question clearly, expand the following using suitable identities. Okay, they mentioned the word identities, so you know that we have to use the identities. Apart from this, whenever you are solving the algebraic problems, if you are seeing any problem to expand or to simplify, it is in the form of, we can use the identity means, we have to connect with the suitable identity we have to solve. Okay, so now here we are going to solve the basic problems to how to expand the given using the identities. Okay, now see the first question, 1 by 5 a square plus 2 by 7 b the whole square. Okay, here two terms in plus, but it is given in the form of whole square. So which identity we have to use here, the suitable identity? See here the first one, a plus b the whole square. Okay, because here we are having some terms for a, some terms for b, in middle we are having plus. So it is in the form of a plus b the whole square. Okay, so instead of a here we are having 1 by 5 a square. Instead of b we are having 2 by 7 b. Okay, so which identity we are going to use here? A plus b the whole square is equal to a square plus 2ab plus b square. So first, by seeing the question itself, if we are going to use the identity, first the work is you have to choose which appropriate identity we can use here to expand. Okay, here we are having plus. If it is minus plus, we have to go for the second identity. Likewise, out of this four identity which is suitable to expand this given, we have to choose. Okay, now we are going to expand this now. In the place of a, we are having a is equal to 1 by 5 a square, and in the place of b, we are having b is equal to 2 by 7 b. Shall we substitute in this identity and find the answer? Is now a plus b the whole square, that is 1 by 5 a square plus 2 by 7 b the whole square is equal to a square plus 2ab plus b square. The terms of a here 1 by 5 a square. So 1 by 5 a square the whole square. So a square, that means the term a should get the whole square. So the term a is 1 by 5 a square. So 1 by 5 a square the whole square. Next plus 2ab, 2 into a into b. First I am taking number 2 into a. What is a? 1 by 5 a square into b. What is b? 2 by 7 b. This is b. So a square plus 2 into a into b plus b square. What is the value of b square? 2 by 7 b the whole square. A square plus 2ab plus b square. So add this. Just we are having squares now. Just expand this. Okay. Have you remembered the exponent form? A power m. The whole power n can be written as a power m into n. A power m, the whole power n is equal to a power m into n. Okay. So keep in mind this exponent rule also, because we are getting the variable to the power of power, we have to multiply that. Okay. So now explain the first one. If I take the square inside, the square is applicable for both the number as well as the two terms are in multiplication. The square is applicable for both the terms here. Okay, so 1 by 5 will be, if you square there will be 1 by 25, because 1 square is 1, 5 square is 25. A square, the whole square, that is a power 4, because square and square will be multiplied. 2 to the 4 plus 2ab, 2 into a into b. Here first multiply the numbers. 2 into 1 by 5 is 2 by 5. Again 2 by 5 into 2 by 7 is 2 2s are 4 by 7 5s are 35. Now multiply the variables. We learned the first exercise now for the basics how to multiply a monomial with monomial. Like that one, just multiply the variables here. A square into b. There are different variables, so comes at the same power a square into b. Plus in terms of b square we are having square. The square is common for both 2 by 7 as well as the variable b. The square is for both 2 by 7 and b. So you have to square both this. So 2 2s are 4 by 7 7s are 49. B square is b square. So the expansion of the given 1 by 5 a square plus 2 by 7 b the whole square is equal to 1 by 25 a power 4 plus 4 by 35 a square b plus 4 by 49 b square. Like this we have to expand step by step. If square is there, don't think that square is for only for a, not like that. How many times? If 3 numbers are there in multiplication, the square is possible applicable for all the 3. If numerator denominator is there, the square is applicable for both numerator as well as the denominator. So do the calculation carefully and get the answer. Okay, now see the second expansion, 3 by 5 x square plus 1 by 2 y square the whole square. This question also similar to the first subdivision only, isn't it? It is in the form of a plus b the whole square. So what is the suitable identity we are going to use here? A plus b the whole square is equal to a square plus 2ab plus b square, the same expansion. What is the value of a here? 3 by 5 x square. And what is the value of b here? 1 by 2 y square. Okay, y square is in the denominator. Now shall we expand using this? 3 by 5 x square plus 1 by 2 y square the whole square is equal to a plus b whole square formula, isn't it? So a square means what is the value of a? 3 by 5 x square the whole square, a square plus next term is 2ab. So 2 into a, what is a? 3 by 5 x square into b means 1 by 2 y square. So finish a square plus 2 into a into b plus b square. What is the term of b here? 1 by 2y square the whole square. So we just expanded and written the value here as a square plus 2ab plus b square. Now solve it to find the final answer. If square comes, it will be 3 3s are 9, by 5 5s are 25. As I said before, the square is common for each and every number inside this bracket. So square for 3 is 9, power 4 using the exponent rule. Square and square will be multiplied, so 2 2s are 4 plus 2 into a into b. This 2 and this 2 will get cancelled because they are in multiplication value, no? So they will get cancelled. The remaining is 3 by 5 and we are having x square by y square. Because 2 get cancelled, other variables if I multiply with 3x square by 5y square plus get the square inside 1 square is 1. 2 square is 2 2s are 4. For y square is also the square is applicable, that is y power 4. So finally we got the expansion of the given question as 9 by 25 x power 4 plus 3 by 5 x square y square plus 1 by 4 y power 4. We got the answer. Okay. Next we will solve some more problems using the identities. Now we are going to find the product of given two expressions. Okay. See here, find the product using identities. The second problem also we have to use identity and we have to find the product. Okay. In first exercise we know how to multiply a binomial with binomial as well as a binomial with monomial or trinomial, everything. Okay, we have learned it. But without doing the actual multiplication, using the identity we are going to find the product here. Okay. So how to find it? See here, 2a plus 3 by b, 2a minus 3 by b. Actually, see the question I told in the first problem itself, how to identify. Okay, see the question and identify which identity we have to use here. Select the appropriate identity to use, then use the identity to find the answer. Okay, so it is in the form of, see here it is in the form of a plus b into a minus b. Isn't it a square minus b square? Actually the given question is in the form of a plus b into a minus b, which is equal to a square minus b square. Isn't it? What is the a here? A is 2a, b is 3 by b. b is 3 by b. So for this we are going to use the identity a plus b into a minus b. The expanded form is a square minus b square. Okay. Now for the given question shall we use this? 2a plus 3 by b, 2a minus 3 by b. In place of a we are having 2a, in place of b we are having 3 by b. So which is equal to a square minus b square. What is a square? 2a square minus b square. b square is 3 by b, the whole square. Okay, a square, see a plus b into a minus b is equal to a square minus b square. Now the square is common for both the terms inside the bracket. For 2 also the square is applicable and for a also the square is applicable. So if I take the square commonly for inside the bracket, 2 2s are 4. A is a square minus, and here also the square is both for the numerator as well as the denominator. So 3 3s are 9 by b square. Here we are not having any common term. So for the given question, 2a plus 3 by b into 2a minus 3 by b, the product answer is 4a square minus 9 by b square. Here we solve using the identity. If we started multiplying directly, okay, go for the direct multiplication also, we will be getting the simplified answer like this only, 4a square minus 9 by b square. Okay, so whenever you are finding the question in the form of a plus b into a minus b, if you know you can identify. In the place of a we have the common terms, here plus minus, in the place of b we are having the common terms for b. So any question if you find in the form of a plus b into a minus b, if you want the product is, use the identity a plus b into a minus b is equal to a square minus b square. Identify the term of a and b, just square and find the answer. Okay, yes. See the next problem. A plus 1 by 5 b. A plus 4 by 5 b. See here we are having the first term common a. But the second term is different. Here we are having 1 by 5 b. Here we are having 4 by 5 b. So this question suits to which identity? Yes, very good. What is the identity? X plus a into x plus b. See here we are having the first term as common, the second term here a b. Likewise here also 1 by 5 is the formula? Expanded x square plus a plus b into x plus ab plus ab. So see here, looking similar only, but here we are having both are common terms with opposite sign. So we are using this identity. Here the first term, the first element of this expression are same, but the second terms are different. So we have to choose a suitable identity for that. So the given question is in the form of x plus a into x plus b. So expanded form is x square plus a plus b into x plus ab. Okay, this is the formula. In place of x, what we are having here? A. X, and in place of a, what we are having here? 1 by 5 b. And in the place of b, we are having 4 by 5 b. Okay, for your convenience, first write the elements. What is x, what is a, and what is b. Now start substituting it. Okay. Now what is the question we are having? A plus 1 by 5 into b. A plus 4 by 5 into b, which is equal to is. Now what is the first one? X square. X we are having the element a. So a square, that is square, a square plus a plus b. What is a plus b? What is a? 1 by 5 into b plus 4 by 5 into b. So ax square plus a plus b into x plus ab. What is a into b? What is a we are having? A is 1 by 5 b, and b is we are having 4 by 5 into b. Okay, so just we substitute all the values here. A square plus 1 by 5 into b plus 4 by 5 into b into x plus 1 by 5 into b into 4 by 5 into b. Now find the solution for this. A square we can simply write as a square. Here we are having two terms, the same variable. Okay, but here we are having fraction. No problem, we are having the common denominator only. So we can add it directly. Same variables, we have to add the coefficients now. So 4 plus 1 is 5. The denominator also 5. So 5 by 5 into b into x plus. Now multiply these two terms. 1 into 4 is 4. 5 5 is 25. We are having 2 times b power 1, b power 1. That is b square. Okay. Now simplify this. A square plus 5 we cancel this 1. So simply we can take it as b into x plus 4 by 25 b square. So the product of the given question, what is the question? A plus 1 by 5 into b, a plus 4 by 5 into b. If we multiply these two, we will get this answer. By using the identity also, we got the product answer as a square plus bx plus 4 by 25 b square. Okay, so whatever the question is given, okay, use identity if they mention or they didn't mention. First see the question clearly. If it is possible to use the identity, only 4 main identities I will explain to you. We are using that 4 identities only here. Okay, so compare the question with the one of 4 identities. If one of the identity is suitable, just you can, without multiplying, you can expand to using that identity and you can get the answer. Okay, so now we will solve the next problem. Is now the third problem. Okay, here see we are having only the numbers, isn't it? For on 103 square we have to find. We know how to find the square of a number. For example, 2 square means we multiply 2 2s are 4. 10 square means 10 into 10 100. Likewise, by using the multiplication method also we can find the answer for this given sums. Okay, but here we are going to evaluate find this answer using identity. How to find it? Okay, see, you have to see the number. You have to rearrange the given number to make use of the identity. Okay, just we can multiply and also we can find the answer. But by seeing the number as a question, just think of rewriting the given number and as a identity. Okay, how to change it as a identity. So now listen, 103 square. How to rearrange it? The first subdivision 103 square. Shall we write this number 103 as 100 plus 3? Shall we write this number as 103 as 100 plus 3? Yes. So whole square. So 103 the square means it can be written as 100 plus 3 the whole square. Why? We can write it in the form of 105 minus 2. In many form we can express 103, 105 minus 2. Like that, some other ways we can express 103. But to use additivity, if it is in hundreds, it is easy to multiply. No, if it is in 100, 10, any number into multiples of tens, hundreds, thousand, it is easy to find the answer. No, for that use the way which is nearest to the 100. Okay, so 103 can be written as 100 plus 3 the whole square. So by saying this is the expression of the given question. By saying this, what identity you are getting in your mind to use here? What is the identity? Yes, what is the identity? A plus B whole square. So what is the identity? Now we write it A plus B, the whole square is equal to A square plus 2AB plus B square. This is the identity. Now expand on this form. Here we are having 100 plus 3. Instead of A we are having 100 and B we are having 3. Shall we substitute here? Yes, 100 square plus 2 into 100 into 3 plus B square is here 3 square. 100 square, it is easy to square now. 100 square means we have to multiply 100 for 2 times. That is easy. We can take 1 and how many zeros? 1, 2, 3, 4. Plus 2 3s are 6 into 100, 600. Plus 3 3s are 9. Okay. Now, shall we add all those things? First we will add this 2. 1 0, 10,600 plus 9. That is 10,609. Okay, that means if you multiply 103 into 103 also, surely you will get this answer only. Okay, that is 10,609. But using the identity, simply we found the answer without multiplying and finding the answer. Just expanded using the identity A plus B whole square, just we got the answer. Okay, so whenever you are having the bigger number to find the square, think the number to express in the form of identity. If you use identity, you can get the answer using addition itself. Okay, yeah. Now, the second subdivision. It is looking like normal multiplication problem now, and 102 into 98. It is a normal multiplication problem, so we can multiply and find the answer also. But here, especially we are going to use the identity and multiply that. Okay, how to find it? Again, as I said before, by seeing the number, try to expand the number in the form of using the identity. For example, this and 102 can be expressed as 100 plus 2 and 98 nearby 0 is 100. So it can be expressed as 100 minus 2. 102 I don't know, to the nearest 0, 10, 100, 1000, convert like that. So for that your multiplication will be, the square number will be very easy. So the first number 102 can be written as 100 plus 2. 98 can be written as 100 minus 2. Now rewrite this as 100 plus 2 into 100 minus 2. Now see the question. What is the form of this question? Yes, it is in the form of A plus B into A minus B. So what is the formula? A square minus B square. So for this we can use that now. So here we use the A square and B square formula. 100 square minus 2 square. That is 100 is 1, 2, 3, 4. Only 4 zeros. Okay, 2 0 square means we will be getting the answer 100 square as 10,000 minus 2 2s are 4. If I subtract this, what is the answer? 6999. See, from 10,000 if I subtract 4, we will be getting 9,996. So without doing the actual multiplication using the identity, we got the answer of the given question. Okay, so if you are any number getting in the product means, if you are able to express to the nearest 0 means, just express the two number to the nearest 0 and write the identity and use the formula and find the answer. Okay, now the third subdivision, 243 square minus 157 square. See, 243 square minus 157 square. It is too hard, no? First finding 243 square, get the answer. Then 157 square we have to multiply and get the answer. Then we have to subtract. It will be having the more process of multiplication. But using identity, how to do it simply? Okay, just I am going to express the question 243 square minus 157 square as using the same identity a square. The given question here is in the form of a square minus b square. See, a square minus b square. So the expanded form is a plus b into a minus b. Instead of a we are having 243. So 243 minus 157 into 243 plus 157. Now, what is 243 minus 157? The value is 86. What is the answer? 86. 243 plus 157, the answer is 400. Okay, so what is the answer we are getting? If you multiply both, 34,400. We will get the answer 34,400. Okay, see, without doing the square, going for the multiplication, just using the identity, one addition and subtraction we did it. Finally, only one step for multiplication. If you multiply these two terms, we are getting 34,400. Okay. So, see, identity is not only used in the algebra only. Okay, algebraic identity is not only used to calculate the algebraic expression. See, in arithmetic formula, multiplication or subtraction also, we are making use of the algebraic identity and we are simply solving the problem. So understand the importance of algebraic identity, what you are learning from the lower classes. Okay, it will be useful for your higher classes also. Okay, so learn the identity clearly. Now we will solve the next problem. Now see the fourth problem. Simplify using identity. Here some algebraic expressions are given. We have to simplify using the identity. See the question. By seeing directly the question, we are not able to use. Okay. By seeing that, we are getting confused what identity we have to use because there are three terms. We have learned here the identity using two terms only. So we have to see the question clearly and rearrange the question to use the identity. Okay. We have to rearrange the question to use the suitable identity. So here, if I rearrange, I can rearrange as x square plus h plus 4x. The first expression can be rearranged like this now, x square, because here, see these two products, x square plus 4x plus 8. The terms are same only, but x square plus 8 have positive, here minus 4x, here plus 4x. So I am going to use this difference. So x square plus 8 plus 4x, and in the second term I am going to write as x square plus h minus 4x. Now see, it is in the form of a plus b. This total I am going to take as a. The 4x as b. So it is the form of a plus b. Here again we are having a, the third term. So a minus b. A minus b. See here, if I take this as one term, a plus b. This is a minus b. What is the expression of a plus b to a minus b? A square minus b square. In the place of a we are having x square plus h, and in the place of b we are having 4x. So if I write this, a square minus b square. So this question can be written as a square minus b square. So what is a square? X square plus h, the whole square, minus b square is here 4x the whole square. But see this, here also we are having one more identity to use. We are not getting the answer directly. Here again it is in the form of a plus b whole square. Here it is only single terms, so no problem, just we can expand it. Now a plus b whole square, what is the formula? A square plus 2ab, 2 into a into b plus b square. B square is 8 square minus the second term 4 4s are 16x square. We can do it directly. Now do this exponent. Using the exponent rule, it is x power 4 plus 8 2s are 16x square plus 8 8s are 64 minus 16x square. See here, plus 16x square minus 16x square will get cancelled because they are like terms with opposite sign, so they will get cancelled. So what is the final answer? X power 4 plus 64. X power 4 plus 64. So the product of these two given expression. Already in first exercise we know that how to multiply a trinomial with another trinomial. If we are going to multiply normally also, the final answer after simplification will get x power 4 plus 64. But if you think of using the identity, just see the question clearly. Which identity can be expressed here? If we rearrange which identity formula, then we are getting in the form of a plus b, a minus b. So we are using the identity and we are getting the answer. Okay. Now see the second solution, minus a square plus b square into minus a square minus b square. Already the given question is in the form of a square minus b square. In place of a, we are having minus a square, and in place of b, we are having b square. Normally the given question is in the form of a plus b into a minus b, which is equal to a square minus b square. Isn't it? Now I am going to multiply this. Okay, a square minus b square means what is a square? So the given question, a square plus b square into minus a square minus b square, which is equal to a square minus b square. What is a square here? Minus a square whole square, because in place of a we are having minus a square. So minus a square whole square minus b square, we are having just b square only. So b square. Whenever you are taking minus to the power of even, minus as the power even means it will become positive. Okay. So a power 4 minus will become positive. For a square is a power 4. Here we are having b square. Isn't it? In place of b we are having b square. So b square means b square whole square, that is b power 4. So the expansion of the given question have a square plus b square into minus a square minus b square. If you multiply, the value is a power 4 minus b power 4. Okay. So today in this section we have started the algebraic identities. Isn't it? I told you only the 4 algebraic identities: a plus b whole square, a minus b whole square, as well as a plus b into a minus b identity, and a plus x plus a into x plus b identity. So what you have to do is you have to be thorough with this only 4 identities. There are many algebraic identities, but in this section we have discussed about only the 4 identities, and we have solved the problems based on these 4 algebraic identities only. First you have to keep in mind thoroughly what are the identities we have learned. Then by seeing the question you have to get into your mind. In the question they won't give you this identity. We only have to select which identity is properly can be used here. So by seeing the question you have to identify which identity we can use. Okay. Based on that identity, if you want to write, you can take directly. If you are not able to substitute, just take what is A, what is B, separately write that and substitute in identity, and do this problem step by step so that you will get the answer correctly. Okay. So based on the manner, up to the 4 problem we have completed now. Based on this 4 problem, what we have completed, the same model you will be getting your assignment PDF. Complete the assignment problem by revising this exercise problem. Okay children, thank you.